and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I thought I'm going to do a how I edit my Instagram pictures video because I had a few requests about it. I think it was like 2. That's still something. Okay, let's just start out by looking at my Instagram. Currently, I think I have a really warm-toned Instagram and a lot of colorful pictures. So what I started doing a while ago is using light streaks. Like in this one, you can see light coming in, and this one, or this one as well. This one's also really edited, and sometimes I even use these light dots like in that one. So if you go over my Instagram, I used to have really cool tone pictures where everything's really gray and white. Oh, that was my colorful time when I was on vacation. And then at the very beginning, I had really like rosy, girly pictures. Yeah, so that was my Instagram. That's enough. And let's just start out with my apps. So the first app I wanted to show, it's not specifically like an editing app, but it's still really cool. It's called Planoly. So this app is super helpful if you're like a feed obsessed person. Like if it's really important for you to have a perfect feed, then you can use this. You can basically post a picture without actually posting it. Like I'm just gonna post this picture of my mom. So you can see how your feed would look like if you would post that picture. And what you can also do, which is really cool, you can let the app post for you. So you can tell it that you want a photo to be posted next week, Tuesday, 3 a.m. maybe. So it's going to post it for you on that time. So like this is helpful if you're for some reason you don't have time to post, like you're on vacation, you don't have your phone with you, or okay wait, who doesn't have their phone on vacation? But let's just say, you know, you can use this feature. It's there if you want to use it. This is my photography folder, and here I have all my editing apps. It's not a lot, it's only like the best ones. I'm just gonna skip the first 4 and start out with the one in the middle. It's called Spring, and it's such a fun app. It's really good for short people. That just sounded really mean, sorry. Or it's good for anyone that wants to look taller. So if you have a picture, I'm just gonna take this one. I wouldn't change it, but if you think I want to look taller in that picture, you can use these bars and you can make yourself look as tall as you want to be. Or you can only make your legs look tall. I'm going really over the top, I'm sorry. What you can also do is you can make your head look smaller, or your neck look longer. Honestly, I never really used any of these, but it's there if you want to do any of this. If you think you have a short neck, you can make your neck look longer. It's just a really fun app. Like I don't seriously use it, but sometimes it's just fun to experiment with. So the second app I'm going to show is called Snapseed. And guys, I love this app so much. It is such a good app. What you can do with this, or like what I use this for the most time, is the brush. So with the brush, you can like, for example, add some exposure to the background without actually like making the whole picture lighter, just like the background or the parts that you want to be lighter. So I'm just gonna make this look. See how nice this looks? Or what you can also do, if you want to look extra tan in a picture, then you can use saturation. I can't speak English. You know what I mean. And you can make yourself look a little more orangey. And then it has just a lot of other features that I usually don't even use. This one has super cute filters. Like this filter is so adorable, and you can like use this curves feature and, you know, do something with it. I don't even know. It has so many filters. Ah, look at those. So pretty. Okay, so that's Snapseed, and yeah, as I said, there's so much more. What is Expand? I did not know that! Okay, wait. That is so cool. I'm amazed. I mean, it doesn't look perfect, but it's still, the window is definitely nice. So that is another feature this is really cool for. So next app I'm going to show is called Tada. I don't know. And this app is so helpful. Oh, okay. The main feature that I love about this is, okay, I'm just going to go to adjust, and you can create a mask, and you can actually go like over your body, and it's like super easy. Like, see how this just like happens? See? Like, you don't even have to be really like careful. You can just like go over your body. And so you have a mask. So what does this mask do? You can go in brightness, and only the background is going to be lighter, like not the part where your mask is created. Okay, my mask was really bad, and you can do the same with filters. Like, you could have black and white only in the background. Okay, I have to turn this on, and not on yourself. I just think that's so cool. And yeah, there's a lot of more things. There's you can have some blur. I kind of ruined the picture by now, but it has really cool features. So that was Tada. Next one is LD. That's the one I use for my light streaks. So yeah, that's the one I tend to use a lot. It's LD. It stands for lens disorientation. Let's just take this one. And what you can do, you can have, I don't know what those are for. I never really used those. I guess it's like a dirty lens maybe. Makes it look a little foggy. And then you can use the light hits. I think this one's so pretty. Oh. And then it also has more warm toned ones. And you can, you know, sit them wherever and just have a nice effect in your picture. Or you can have, what is this? Maybe that's like the sun. And, oh yeah, it has fog, so I think this would look super dope if you have outside pictures and you just have like fog coming in, so it looks more creepy or something. And it also has the light dots, so that's something I used before. And imagine if you have a dark picture, and in the background you have those light dots, just like if there were actual lights in the background, but you actually don't have them, you know what I mean? And I also have a second app for the light streaks. It's called Mextures. I don't know which one I like better. This one has more, I'm going to show it. See, there's like a lot of those filters. So this one has light leaks, and you know, see that? I think it looks pretty dope. Like, you can also rotate it. Yeah, it has just, I never really use this a lot, but I feel like I should use it more often because it looks so good. And you can have multiple layers, so you can use like light streaks 1, and then you can add another layer, and you can have so many nice filters. I'm like exploring this right now because I never used any of these filters, so I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, look at all these filters. Okay, that's it. I don't want to go over the top. Okay, so now let's go back to the boring apps. Okay, let's say Facetune. Everyone knows Facetune, so there's already a picture opened, and Facetune, the only thing I use Facetune for is the whiten feature. What you can do with it is just to give like that gray tone, like, okay, let's go over this, and see how it gets more white and gray and just a cooler tone in general. That's what it does. That's the only thing I really used it for. Also, smooth can be nice. If you have a picture of your hair, you can smooth out your hair, or your face, or, you know, your legs. I don't know. You can add detail. Let's say I'm just going to add detail to this shoe. So one thing that Facetune's kind of famous for is when celebrities had their Facetune fails, like when they had their Photoshop fails, because they used this feature. It's called Reshape, and they were like, oh yeah, I want to have a bigger butt, for instance. So they go and refine, and they just make it look just a tiny, slightly bit bigger, so nobody will notice. And they were like, oh yeah, smaller waist, slightly bigger boobs, and so it just looks so natural. Okay, now let's be real, but like, this feature is really hard to use because you cannot use it for anything, basically. The last feature that I really appreciate Facetune for is called Patch. This is a bad picture to have as an example, but let's say, okay, this shadow right here is bothering me, so I could be like using this patch thing, taking a color that's kind of similar, like this white, and placing it over the shadow. See what I'm saying? So let's say you want a really nice white background, and there's something in the background, like a red dot, or just something. Then you can use Patch and let it disappear magically. I'm just going to go really quick over the other apps. This one's Photo Collage. Everyone knows what a photo collage looks like. There's 100 apps just like this one, so you don't really need it. I never really used one. It just has a nice variety. Then I have Watermark. If you don't want your pictures to get stolen and you want to make sure everyone knows it's your picture, you can use this and just add your own little signature on it on top. And then I have Square Frame. I don't really need this anymore because a while ago you could only post something if it would be a square on Instagram. But now, since Instagram changed that, I don't really need it anymore. But you could use it to have like a blurry background, or to have another picture in the background, or another color. I mean, you don't really need it. Okay, I think that was all the apps I have. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that some of these apps were helpful and maybe you want to use some of them. Obviously, I'm really at the beginning of my YouTube channel, so if you have any thoughts, any requests, anything, you can leave it down below. Thank you for watching. If you watched this far, I appreciate that. I don't think anyone has watched this long, but I appreciate it. And I see you guys soon. Bye!